Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm finally making the long-awaited video of my top 3 anime episodes ever. Now, there's one thing, 2 animes that I have to remove from this because I'm still currently reacting to them, and that's Shippuden and Death Note. Other than that, everything else is there for the, what's it called? So, you know what I mean? A year down the line, we may do this again, and we may alter it. But for now, I'm very, very happy with my top 3. Yesterday, I was up all night thinking about this. You don't know how hard it was to get these 3 in their order. Any one of them could be 1, any one of them could be 3. But I think I've made the correct decision. Now, I haven't rewatched them. So I might rewatch them now, because we're going to react to them, the whole episode. I might rewatch them now and change them around. So we will have a final answer at the end. But with that being said, be sure to like and subscribe. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/OmarioRpg. All of the full reactions to these animes are on my Patreon and on my YouTube. Massive spoilers ahead. And let's get straight into this. I can't believe this is number 3. I thought this was going to be number 1, but I sat and thought. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be number 3. And we're starting with episode 126 of Hunter x Hunter. I know. I'm going to assume this is cliche and everyone's got this, but I don't care. Sometimes there's a reason everyone's got it. I can't believe this isn't number 1. Now, in regards to Hunter x Hunter, oh yeah, the rule is 1 episode of... I can't have 3 AOT episodes. And I can't have 3 Hunter x Hunter episodes. I can't have... Do you know what I mean? I have to have 1 episode for each anime. That's how I do my top 10s, top 5s, everything. I don't like to spam 3 episodes of 1 anime in a top 10. I don't think that's right. So it's the best episode for each anime. Sorry, the light's not on. Now, I do have a lot of honorable mentions when it comes to Hunter x Hunter. Right? One of them is, I believe it's episode 111. Yep, Charge and Invade. I don't know if this episode gets talked about enough. Man, is this one of the greatest setups to anything in anime ever. Wow. Just the setup, just everything. Anyway, we haven't got enough time. I could talk about just this episode so much. Another one. A lot of people will mention 135. I'm the weirdo that prefers 136. Maybe the closest I've ever been to crying in an anime. Go watch the reactions, you'll see. I think maybe the greatest ending to an arc. What's the episode called after the arc's ended, but it hasn't? Memory Jutsu! No, nothing. There's nothing there. The culmination episode. The cherry on the top episode. There we go. We'll call it that. I absolutely love episode 136. Those are just the 2 off the top of my head. Obviously, episode 135 is absolute cinema. So many elite episodes in York New. The fight with Hisoka and Gon is one of my favorite fights in anime. There's just so much. No, not a climax. No, after the climax. The episode after the climax. The tying loose ends episode. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I absolutely love episode 136. Doesn't get talked about enough. Oh, don't even get me started on the Gon transformation episode. Yeah, the aftermath. Right? With what's her name? Rhea? Oh my god, what is wrong with me? My memory's so bad. Welfin, Bravado. Anyway, Bravado and the girl. I absolutely love that episode. Not Kamugi. Nope, that's 135. 136 is the adorable little angel. Oh, I forgot her name. Rhea or something like that. Anyway, I love episode 136. Love it. 135 probably gets all the... Reina. Thank you, Reina. 135 probably gets all the plaudits as it deserves. I have to give a shout out to 136. I love that episode so much. Because maybe some people called the Reina thing. I didn't. If you watch my reactions, there was not even a sprinkling of an idea that that was her. Genuinely, I had no idea. Anyway, let's talk about the episode we're in right now. Matter of fact, let's not even talk about it. Let's just react to it. One of the my third favorite episode in anime ever. Yeah. It's first, it's second, it's third. It's all of them. This is just peak. Let's just watch. It's my birthday. I'm going to react to Hunter x Hunter. Yes! I'm just right back in. I'm right back in. I'm right back in. Oh, you know damn well we're watching the intro. We're watching everything from all of our... yeah. I miss this anime so much. Still, I think, to this day, the only anime that used one intro song. I might have just made that up. I think I just made that up. We need to watch 1999, man. What am I doing? After Death Note. I don't care. I don't care. I'm watching it after Death Note. Look how many characters there are, man. Aura. Aura! He invented Aura! Sorry. As you can tell, I'm very passionate. I've never watched the old one. He aura farms. Too much. Ore!
あっぱれだ。褒めて使わす。虫が上から物言ってんじゃねえぞ。ネテロが唯一王に勝る技百式観音もダメージをほとんど受けないのであれば恐るるに足らず。
Oh, we'll see about fear, buddy. We'll see about that.
型通りの動作しかできぬ。すでに見たショーダでは受けきれない角度から攻撃すれば新たなショーダを繰り出すしかない通り。
How many wallpapers in one episode do you need? It's been 5 minutes! By the way, Death Note's composer. You can hear it, can't you? Sorry, I'm just getting his name. Yoshihisa Hirano. There it is. I took a chip, and I ate it!
笑うかよ。ま、わしも楽しんでるからお互い様だ。あらゆる角度からの衝撃にも最短で体勢を立て直し反撃に転じてきよう。
The colors in this anime are just perfect, bro. Something that doesn't get talked about.
すぐに積んでやろう。数百数千と重ねた打撃がわずかではあるが。
Anyone who hates on Narrator Chan, I'll defend him. No hate. That's the goat right there. Never skip leg day.
ラッキーパンチで調子に乗んなよ。勝負はこれからだ。次は左腕をもらう。
Come on, look at that aura bomb. Come on, man.
たどり着いた。
And here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah, don't talk to me about aura farming with anyone else. Song Jin-woo, Piccolo, Cucumber O, Pumpkin O. None of them. None of them. Come on, bro. Sorry. As we can tell, this is going to happen a lot. These are my top 3 episodes ever. By the way, don't know if you know what? Someone in chat, you can have the moment. Between the left arm and the right leg thing. What is it again? The game he played with Gon, and I'll let you guys have your moment. Someone in chat. Or someone in the comments. You can have your moment. Don't say I don't do anything for you. Oh, hell no!
敵背後から現れし観音が有無を言わさぬ慈愛の勝利でもって対象を優しく包み込みネテロの渾身の全オーラを目もくらむ光星のごとき光弾に変え打ち放つ慈悲の方向である。
One of the best attacks ever in anime. I don't care. I don't care. Probably just ahead of it is Tanjiro's fire-breathing form, attack 4. I can't even say that with a straight face. Netero! And then one of the greatest attacks, and then this happens. That's insane.
素晴らしい一撃であった。
ゼロでさえも。
世はありの王として生を受け、
Come on!
生命の頂点に立つことを許された。
That was a good attack.
それは種全体の本能に基づく悲願であり、種全体が世のためだけに進化する。特区を設け、人類の永住を許可しよう。食用にする人間も選定の際に数や質を考慮する。貴様の孤独な戦いは無駄ではなかった。
It's all so good knowing what we know when he's saying all this.
メルエム、それがお主の名だ。ありのメルエム。 お前さんは何にも分かっちゃいねえよ。
Demon.
人間の底すらない進化を。
それは王が初めて感じる恐怖だった。
The goat.
地獄があるならまた会おうぜ。
貴様は積んでいたのだ。初めから。
Doesn't get better than that. One of the best outros ever in anime. Oh man! Let's get a round of applause for greatness right there. Just peak. You know, I never put 2 and 2 together, but the what he said about what Meruem said about Netero's attack, the narrator kind of just said it to Meruem. Yeah, it was just about the bomb though. It was just a basic bomb. I'm worried for my 2 and 1 now. Maybe, man, maybe this is number 1. Bro, the best part isn't even in the outro. Go and listen to this song. Sorry. Great outro, man. It's even got the best outro in anime ever. Wow. What an episode, man. Bro, those last 2 minutes alone could have made it the greatest episode ever in anime. Yes, I can sing. I'm a man of many talents. Just unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Just peak. I don't need to talk about it enough. Top 3 episodes ever in anime for me. Nothing may ever beat this. Time will tell. Time will tell. Well, 2 have beaten it. Let's get into them. Man, I miss Hunter x Hunter though. Absolute peak. If you haven't watched Hunter x Hunter, well, first off, what are you doing watching this video? Second off, go and watch it. Greatest anime ever made. Well, number 2 It's from a small little anime that some of you may have heard of, some of you may not have. It's from Attack on Titan. One of the best animes ever made. From one of the best seasons of anime ever. Maybe my favorite season of anime. Now, from season 3 of Attack on Titan, there's 2 standouts. Maybe 3. I don't even want to talk about any other season, but we're going to. We're obviously going to talk about season 2, episode 6. Season 1, episode 5, I believe it's called. One of my favorite episodes of Attack on Titan is actually episode 1 as well. See, Attack on Titan might have the greatest first episode in anime. Because if it didn't, I wouldn't be here right now. Attack on Titan is what started me watching anime. Thankfully, episode 1 was absolutely amazing. But there's one episode that tops it all, in my opinion. So let's just watch it. Episode 55 of Attack on Titan. Midnight Sun. This is my first time rewatching it in years. Years.
エレン・イェーガーか。
エレン・イェーガー。
こいつだけでも全然親父と似てないな。俺たちはあの父親の被害者。お前は父親に洗脳されている。
Brilliantly confused though.
嘘だろ。ここまで追ってきやがった。
And then you get that. I mean, come on, man.
わかったよ、リヴァイ。痛み分けで手を打とう。ベルトルト。悪いがお前は。
Let's call it a draw. Come on, man. I'm right back there. I'm right back there. And a masterpiece of an episode has to just, even if you're just you're just right back in. I swear, bro. Both of these episodes.
Wait! いいですか？その力奪えるかもしれないのに。
今日説明するのはこの注射薬の最も
They should have made
活用
John.
方法についてだ。
Never mind.
この薬を使えば超大型巨人や鎧の巨人、獣の巨人らの力を奪うことができる。それが果たせれば巨人の力や情報を得られるばかりではなく、
The eyebrows.
瀕死に至った人間をも
The bowl
蘇らせることができる。
じゃあ俺たちが敵を計り知れるようになるのはいつですか？
The love of your life was in front of you the whole time, Mikasa. What are you doing? Sorry.
ガスはあとどれくらいある？
I'll always ship
ほ
them.
とんど残ってません。ですが、エレンとアルミンの元への片道
So my bad, Aaron. Aaron's in the chat. My bad,
私よ
bro.
りはあるな。
My bad, bro. You got this,
次に
man.
エレンたちの状況を見てきてくれ。そしてガスを補給し、リヴァイから注射薬をもらってこい。
ハチさん
Let go! Let go! It's like looking in the mirror for John. Got it?
リヴァイ兵長やっと追いついた。
I have to tell you all, by the way, why this is so high up for me. Thankfully, I didn't watch the outro that everyone, except for like 10 people, told me to watch. I listened to the 10 people who told me not to watch it. So I had no idea that this was happening. I have to add that to this. I should have said this at the beginning. I completely forgot. I'm not saying it's the right or wrong way. You do you. I didn't watch that outro, and that's why this episode was just insane, man.
やっと追いついた。まだ生きてる。
Man, Levi's VA is so good. Doesn't get talked about enough because it's so hard to do it.
この注射は エルヴィンに撃つ。
Who do you think you are, bro? Oh man, oh what a hit, what a nostalgia hit. So the reason I brought up Levi's VA is because stoic characters, when their VA does a good job, they most of the time like they won't get spoken about enough because you know they don't do the raging, shouting, and they're not emotional characters, right? He's a top 5 VAs in Japan. Man, I need to do a list of my like favorites. God, man, just this episode. A lot of people will bring up the last episode, which is my second favorite episode ever in AOT. So it's not like I don't like that episode. It's just, oh man, watching this episode and this being my first anime, just this whole show in general, but it was just like, man, look at what anime can be even without action. And I know there was a small little bit of action. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I know there are episodes in the show that weren't full of action, but it was just like, this was just a mind-blowing episode, man. It really was. Like, going back on this, it was just a mind-blowing episode, man. Looking back on it. Guys, Erwin made the decision himself. Watch. The author was clearly trying to portray that Erwin kind of like made the decision in the end. That's what I got from it. I guess it's kind of up to you guys to decide yourself.
エレン、市場を捨てろ。市場捨てろ。さっき注射をすぐに渡さなかったのは何なんですか。
力が弱ってる。
The voice acting alone this episode, man.
そうだよミカさん。もうやめろ。こんなバカな真似。
My bad.
アルミンがいなくたって無理だ。夜間に進行することを思いついたのもアルミンだ。潜んでいたライナーを暴き出したのも、ベルトルトを倒すことができたのも。
And on that moment when he said Bertold, if I was the mangaka, see, I'm a savage. If I was the mangaka, Bertold gets up and leaves. Could you imagine if he just recovered and left?
渡してください。
And she said, please.
お前らばっかりが辛いと思うなよな。まだ知らない。
God, another thing I loved about this episode, right, is this ginger bastard was a literal Greg. He was nobody. We knew him. He was nothing. God, they used him so well, man. What a character Flock was, man. Doesn't get talked about enough, except by the Flock stands. Yeah, he's the Greg. He's the one who escaped the Greg and Larry's, bro. He's the one. He's Neo.
まだ息のある団長を見つけたときは、とどめを刺そうとした。でも、それじゃ生ぬるいと思った。この人にはまだ地獄が必要なんじゃないかって。おい、嘘だろ。こんなの。そんな。
10 out of 10 performances from every single character, man. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's the first time we saw that it was Moblit who saved her, right? I believe it was, and how he saved her. It's just the writing and the setup, everything about this episode, man. No music, by the way. Not a single snippet. And when a song does play, it's top 3 songs of AOT.
海って知ってますか。でもそんなガキの頃の夢を俺はとっくに忘れてて、母さんの敵とか巨人を殺すこととか何かを憎むことしか頭になくて、でもこいつは違うんです。アルミンは戦うだけじゃない、夢を見ている。
to this day, Yuki Kaji is still the best voice acting performance I've ever heard in anime. In maybe in anything ever. Obviously, it has to be voice acting, so it can't be. In my opinion. And that's not, I know it's not a hot take. I was just letting you know. Such a crazy sentence. I just love how John spams it.
お前の夢ってのが叶ったら、その後はどうする？わからない。叶えてみないことにはな。エルヴィン。
It just hits so hard, bro. It actually still hits so hard.
夢を諦めて死んでくれ。リヴァイ、ありがとう。
Just peak. Full Bertels. Just thumbs up AOT.
どうしてですか？
エルヴィン、獣を仕留める約束だが、まだ先になりそうだ。
もう死んだよ。
そうか。
Doesn't get better than that. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Well, except for the anime I'm gonna choose, but. Bro, just enjoy the peakness, man. Get your hating out of here, bro. Get your hating out of here, man. Just enjoy the peak. Don't worry about the descent. Oh, this was the outro where I realized Sayonara wasn't Mexican or Spanish or Portuguese. I always thought it was, what's it called? Never knew it was Japanese. You guys remember that? I couldn't have been the only one. What do you mean, what? You've never heard the saying sayonara, like... I swear I still think it's Spanish, I'm stubborn. I don't know where I heard that from. See, Nobi's with me. I speak Spanish. I always thought it was Spanish. Adios. I'm not gonna lie. On a rewatch, it nearly got me. Someone in chat might have just cried. Gonna be honest with you all. Like, voice acting wise and performance wise for each character, I don't think there's ever been a show where I've watched where like 10 characters are in a scene and every single, even as simple as Connie and John showing up and just 10 out of 10 like performances. Even Bertold, man, the voice acting and this episode just is everything that's messed up and insanely good and brilliant and horrible to watch. That's just AOT. This episode's just the perfect like episode for AOT in my opinion. It just is. Even the start, man. I remember the Zeke and Eren part, and I'm just that AOT just keeps giving you these mind-blowing moments, and that was another one of them. I'm like, what's he saying? How does he know his dad? What's going on? Like, do you know what I mean? Man, I should have gave MVPs while we're watching. Obviously, last episode might have been the first ever episode where we gave Netero and Meru double MVP. This episode is probably Levi. I wonder who I did give MVP this episode when I watched it. But if I didn't give Levi, I was wrong. I thought Zeke was his dad as well. I think I thought that as well. Yeah. I hope you guys, well, obviously this is my favorite episode. It's not. I would also put this in, if I did like a if I did like a list of like top 5 episodes of anime, like not my favorite, but like what I think the best episodes of anime are, this would be in it. That's how good it is. So you guys can see why I struggled with 3 and 2. Who's mad at that order in chat and who's okay with it? I can completely see people putting this under the Hunter x Hunter episode. For me, I love fights, but there's something about just human emotions that just gets me. As you're going to see with the next episode, you guys are going to see it when human emotions are added to a scene. It just, not that there aren't emotions in the third episode, in the episode 126 of Hunter x Hunter. I'm not saying that at all, but man, just drama. When there's drama, and just, oh man, I can't put it into words, and I don't need to. It's my second favorite episode ever. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. My greatest ever episode of anime incoming. At number 3, we had 126 of Hunter x Hunter. At number 2, we had Midnight Sun from AOT. At number 1, it's the anime that will most likely, when it's over and done with, will be the greatest anime ever made. It's Vinland Saga. What else did you expect? This is the episode in anime where I was like, oh, this is what anime can reach. This is how far anime can reach. These are the thoughts and feelings and the philosophy that anime can attack, even whilst it's still an anime. There are too many episodes to choose from in Vinland Saga, but this single episode is its own movie in the whole of Vinland Saga. You could just show your mum, your dad, your best friend, you could just show them this one episode and say, just watch this. This is anime. They don't even need the storyline. They'll figure it out themselves. And it is episode 14 of Vinland Saga, ladies and gentlemen. The Light of Dawn. Let's watch. This isn't an episode of anime. This is art. Let's watch the art together. Let's do it. I haven't rewatched this episode in so long. I really hope it still stands as it did when I first watched it. If not, I'll be honest and I'll tell you where my episodes rank. But just off memory, this is just peak. Let's do it. Episode 14 of Vinland Saga.
どうしても私たちは清くなければいけませんか? 本当ですか? あなたの言いつけを守らない者は天使でさえ罰せられると私たちを見ていらっしゃることが私には重荷でした。
Oh, don't worry, it's coming, Abdul. I forgot how good this opening was. Aura. There he is, the wolf. The young wolf. That's so good to hear, Drum. That's so good to hear. I honestly have no worries about this anime. Well, it obviously, you know, if it continues with the same people who have worked on it and stuff.
この信頼関係は銀には変えらんねえよな、兄じゃ。当たりきよ、弟。まあ金額によるがな。兄弟の絆な。
私の想像する愛とは全然違いますけど。
その野郎も妙なことを言ってたぜ。本当の戦士に剣はいらない。とかなんとか。
There it is. Such an amazing conversation, man. Look at little Canute.
雪に焦って進路を変えた途端これじゃ。貴様の兵も少なからず動揺しておるぞ。
Random voice acting remembering brain click. Can someone check if that's the third Hokage's VA? Thank you.
私の手下は修羅場をくぐってきてるん
It
です。
might not be.
この程度の
Throw an out there.
ビクビクしませんよ。
天に弱します我らの父よ。私たちの日ごとの糧を今日もお与えください。私たちが罪人を許すように国と力と栄えとは限りなくあなたのものです。アーメン。
Just those transitions, man. The sound design, the music, the visuals.
地獄は悪魔がうようよいる怖いところだぞ。嫌だろ悪魔。
悪魔怖い。
父ちゃんも怖い。でもお祈りする良い子は天国へ行ける。よく覚えておきなさい。
でも素敵。またはめちゃった。左手にはめても素敵。誰？なんだよその顔。
さっきの話を聞いてなかったのか。ちゃんと良い子にしてないと神様が罰。
チーズ。晩ご飯拝見。おい、武器になりそうなもん押さえとけ。おう。
Bro.
食い物全部出せ。殺すぞ。こんだけか。
Is that all he says?
あんたは王子殿下の教師で、一応この兵団の客だ。
That's the crazy thing. Is involved in. I haven't spoken because I just love this episode so much. And it's the theme of it and everything. The main character hasn't said a single word. Not to protest, not to. It's just there's so many layers to this episode, bro.
一応この兵団の客だ。頼む。食べるものを半分。せめて半分残してくれないか。半分あればなんとか冬は越せる。
Here it
赤ん
comes.
坊もおるんだ。どうか。大丈夫。あんた方のことは考えてあるよ。冬越しの心配はしなくていい。本当にか。本当さ。来年も再来年ももう冬越しの心配はいらん。あんた方を苦悩から解放してやろう。
アシェラット、彼らは非戦闘員だ。
This theme.
生かしておいてもこいつらに食わす飯はねえ。どうだ、穴掘れたか。
おお、詰めれば62人入るぜ。
よし、そんじゃやろうども。
I never fell for the ask lad crap. Just to be known. Let it be known. Insane. And that ain't changing anytime soon. My favorite shot in anime.
父ちゃんや母ちゃん、じいちゃん、弟や妹はそちらに着きましたか。やっぱり私のことはお召しにならないのですね。そうよね。ドキドキしてるんだもの。ドキドキしてるの。
Why are all my episodes sad ones? I just realized. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if it's done or... I genuinely thought she was at the edge of a cliff. I remember watching this. I don't know if anyone else... I thought she just jumped. Crazy, right? I feel like... I don't know if it's a stretch, but... I feel like... I don't know how it looked in the manga. Elated means like, insanely happy. Or relieved. Didn't she? No, she didn't. But I feel like it's meant to portray... I don't know. It's not like I can emphasize. First off, the reason this is... It's the religious tones. I'm a very religious person. I feel like episodes like this will hit harder with people who are religious. Even maybe people who are not... I can't speak for people who are non-religious. But yeah, I just love philosophical episodes in anime, man. I really do. And just the realism in this anime. The main character doesn't even say a word. They don't try and get the main character to be like, no, stop! They get the priest to do that. Or Ragnar. The story behind the girl. And she thought in her own world she was like the evilest person. And then look what when Evil Real shows up. She looks like an angel compared to them. There's just so many things. And it's just one of those episodes where so many people can look at it and relate in so many different ways. And also... You can look at certain aspects of the episode and make your own ideas or theories. I just love episodes like that. And it's just stunning as well. It's just stunning. Look at that image. Just look at the imagery in Vinland Saga, man. The landscapes, it's the best. Is this Madhouse? Sorry if I've forgotten the... Wit. Of course it is. And there it is, just as good as I remember. There's the top 3. I hope I did anime justice. Justice! There are days where I could have 3 at 1, 2 at 3, but those are my selections. They really are. Funnily enough, they're my top 3 animes as well. Obviously, S+ is Demon Slayer, but I didn't want to... You guys have all seen Demon Slayer, so I didn't want to put you guys through that again. You know, you've all rewatched it like 10 times. Yeah, Moon. Yeah. Exactly, Adij, exactly. Good outro. Oh, they ruined it. Wow. That episode still hits. I'll be honest, chat. I just rewatched those 3 episodes. They could have all made me cry. I guess it is the tear-jerking episodes. Tear-jerkers. Why did I say tear-jerk? The tear-jerkers. Oh, man. And there it is. My top 3 episodes of anime. What has that been, like 3 years of watching them? I've watched about 30 animes. I'm not a anime savant. I just watch it, and if I like it, I'll let you know. If I don't, I'll let you know. You know? I've nearly finished every anime I've started, so I'm not super picky. That should tell you. There's like 3 or 4 animes I haven't finished that I've started. I like to think I've watched a mix, quite a good mix. Yeah. I don't know. It may seem a bit normie. I promise I'm not a normie, but I don't care. You know? This is peak. I look forward to watching more niche animes and random animes and slice of life animes I need to watch and stuff like that. So, yeah. But right now, I can't see anything even hitting these 3. You know? To be fair, though, I just watched an episode of Death Note a few days ago. And that might come into this conversation. Subtle spoilers, because the Death Note reactions aren't even on YouTube. But I made a mistake, and I am watching Peak. I can't believe I stopped that anime. I need to continue Monster. I feel like Monster will have all the philosophical vibes and stuff I love about anime. So, we've got so much to watch. So much to enjoy. Hope you guys join me on the journey. What a journey it's been. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Let me know your top 3 episodes in the comments. It's going to be hard. It has to be 1 from every anime. If it wasn't, I would have put Demon Slayer in my top 3, all 3. Not a bad way to spend my birthday. Peace out, God bless, and as always, thanks for being you.